is the Funky Play Brothers, and please remember to subscribe to our YouTube. And today, we're reading w.Bruce best-selling author of A Dog's Purpose, Lily to the Rescue, the Not-So-Stinky Skunk, aka the Not-So-Stinky Stinkerbella. But we're on the last chapter! We'll find out what they do with Stinkerbell and how they keep Stinkerbell from, getting oofed. And again, here's the puppy picture. This might be the last time I show it because it's adorable little puppy picture. Chapter 12. When the car stopped moving, Maggie Rose put on my leash and took me out. We were in a parking lot with lots of cars and trucks, but the scents filled my nose. We're not metal and oil and gas. They were animals, many animals, and they were very near. Not dogs, though. I was the only dog. There were squirrels, of course. There seemed to be squirrels everywhere, and people. I could definitely smell people. Deer, too. That was a smell I knew. But the other smells I couldn't identify. Then I'd encountered some of them before, though, when Maggie Rose and Dad and I had been sleeping in the little cloth house. I'd smelled some of these odors in the woods. They'd been rubbing on the trees or were drifting on the air. Animals, big ones and little ones. Wait until you see this place, Dad said. As we walked across the parking lot, they have thousands of acres, and they have huge enclosures for all the animals they protect. They've got bears, lions, tigers. Tigers, said Brian. I want to see the tigers. We will after we drop off the skunk. Why do they have tigers, though? Asked Maggie Rose. Did they bring them from India or China? No, they're not a zoo. That's why I like this place so much, Dad explained. They take in animals that can't live in the wild for some reason, or ones that have been kept as pets or in shows. Nobody should keep animals like that, Maggie Rose said angrily. You're right, Dad Reed. Nobody should keep wild animals as pets at all. Those animals can't always be released into the wild. They never learn to hunt, so they come here. That's like Stinkerbell, Maggie Rose said. She can't live in the wild, so she can live here, Dad finished. He looked down at my skunk friend in her crate. Welcome home, Stinkerbell. We walked in a big gate, and Dad shook hands with a man who had hair underneath his nose and who smelled like coffee, and ham, and mustard. He lived with two different dogs. I could tell when I sniffed his shoes. Oh, said the man, looking down at me. We don't usually allow dogs. Lily has a job to do, Maggie Rose said firmly. I wagged to hear my name and wondered if we were going to play soon. She helps Tinkerbell stay calm. The man looked surprised. Mom nodded. My daughter's right. Fair enough, nose-haired man led us along hard paths set into the dirt. There were fences on either side, and on either side of the wire were big stretches of grass. Something was sleeping behind and alongside one of the fences in a sunny spot. It looked like a huge pile of brown fur. Was it a dog? It was bigger than any dog I'd ever seen, and it didn't smell a dog-like. I watched alertly as Nose-Hair Man opened up the gate of the kennel because my nose had picked up the scent of chicken treats, and I am very interested in chicken. Mom put Tinkerbell's crate inside and slipped open its door. When she came out, and the man shut and latched the kennel gate, we watched. The skunk did not stir. She's scared, Maggie Rose said softly. She's right to be cautious in a new environment, said Dad. We haven't fed her yet this morning, so she'll probably come out to get some food, Mom told my girl. We put some berries and vegetables and a little bit of cooked chicken in her tray inside the house. Nose hair man said. My ears perked up. He said, "Chicken." Mom nodded. A nice balanced meal. We watched some more. Nothing happened. I yawned, not understanding any of this. Here's a picture. This is boring, Ryan complained. Hey, look, goats. Can we pet them? Nose hair man nodded. That's the petting area. Go ahead. Craig, will you go with him? Mom said. Maggie Rose, how about you? Don't you want to see the goats? My girl nodded. But I want to make sure Stinkerbell's okay first, she explained. That's my game, warden girl, Dad said. The boys left. I watched them go and looked up at my girl to see what she was happening now. Was I the only one looking who knew about the chicken? It seemed that we were all sitting watching my friend Skunk, but she wasn't doing much. Was she taking a nap inside her crate? If we were supposed to play with the skunk, I would have to be let inside, and if that's what everyone wanted, maybe I'd get some chicken out of it. I went to the kennel gate and pawed at it. I looked up at Maggie Rose. Okay, so apparently that was the end of chapter 12, and apparently this is the 13th chapter. What? Are there any chapters after chapter 13? No! Apparently chapter 13 is the last chapter. Okay, so next week we will finish the book and figure out what happened to Stinkerbell. She probably likes her new environment, which will be nice. So, friends, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on Twitter at the Funky Playbros. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok as Funky Playbrothers. Support our vlog at cashapp, the $ Funky Playbrothers, so you have more unboxings, more taste tests, more adventures, more monies, and for support. Thank you for watching. Bye!